Hello, for our partner assignment, Karen and I are doing teaching phonemic awareness. So Karen was able to have her two daughters participate in the lesson and her nieces also. So basically, phonemic awareness is just that listeners are able to hear, identify, and manipulate different parts of the sound. So the first part of the video, you're going to see a strategy called sound deletion. So sound deletion works best with consonant blends. So step one, you're going to have the student identify words beginning with blends that'll generate a new sound if a sound is deleted. So for an example of that, the teacher will say, I have the word snail. If I were to take away S, what are we left with? The student will say nail. So this can go on, and you'll see this in the video. So three, we're going to listen. This is Kira. Kira, you can wave. And this is Sierra. Sierra. Before we get into the book, okay, hold your body. Okay, so before we get into the book, we're going to do some listening skills, okay? Okay. I'm going to say a word. So, bat. The word bat. What's the first sound that you hear? The last sound that you hear? Okay, so what would happen if we took off the first sound? Do we still have a word? What's the word? Bat. Bat. Very good. Let's do a little bit longer one. What about clock? What's the first sound you hear? Okay, last sound. The last sound. It's kind of the same, huh? Okay, what if we take off the first sound? What do we have? Lock. Lock. Good job. Good job. Okay, so this word, we're going to do two things with this next word. The word is pant. You know what pant means? Yeah. Right, like when a dog is really tired. Pant. Okay. So what happens if you take off the first sound? Pant. Can you take off the last sound? Pan. Pan. Yeah. So there's two different ways you can do that one. Very good. Okay, we're going to do one more. What about spot? Let me ask you this. Which sound can we remove and still have a word? Okay, what's the word if we take that out? Hot. Very good, Sierra. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to try something different. Think of the sound. Okay. If I say mist, what would happen if you took the sound out of mist? Take this sound out. Listen to the word. Mist. Mist. Good. Very good. One more like that, okay? What about the word sand? Take this sound out. And? Very good. What about the word gust? No, listen to the word. It's a gust. Gut. Very good. Okay, two more. And then we're going to do something different. What about stop? Close. Just take that sound. Top. Very good. Okay, last one, fast. No, we're moving this sound. Think about it first. Say it in your head. Fast. Good job, you guys. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're not going to read the whole book, but we're going to read some pages and then we're going to pull apart some of the words. So let's just open to this page. Okay, so listen to the sentence. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo moo, buzz buzz, pop. Ooh, ooh, clock, clock, clock. Dibble, dibble, dop, dop. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? So there's a lot of words there. A lot of words that kind of sound the same. Let's take the word
slow. Okay. Now, I want you to tell me how many different sounds do you hear in the word train? How many do you think you hear? Two. Kara, what do you think? A lot? Okay, so let's do this one together. There's a lot, huh? So, words, it's not the same as syllables. And I know that you guys know what syllables are. But what I want to know is how many different sounds you hear. Let's do a smaller word. How about buzz? How many sounds do you hear in buzz? Three. What three sounds do you hear? Very good. You guys got it. What about plop? Very good. That's perfect. Let's do a couple more. How about doodle? Very good, you guys. Very good. Okay. I think that's pretty much all I need you guys to show me. Take away. Thanks, guys, for helping.
Okay, so for this part of the video, what she was doing with the students was working on sound segmentation. So this is considered the most difficult for students and probably the last one that you'll do when teaching phonemic awareness. So students are basically just supposed to isolate and identify the sound in the spoken word. So like Karen did in the video, the teacher will ask the students to say the word out loud and ask how many sounds they see or they hear in the word. To make it easier on students, we start with usually just 2 sounds and then we'll go up from there. So an example of it, like in the video, you ask how many sounds, so say the word is dog. How many sounds are in the word dog? And the teacher can assist the students if needed to spelling it out, so they could be like d, d, g. So it's just basically segmenting up the different words so students can hear the phonemes of them.
Okay, so this is our second set of kiddos. This is Sky over here, and this is Lila. You guys can wait. Okay, alright. So I'm going to read this book that you brought to me. We're reading The Aristocats. Get into mischief. Okay. Alright. Duchess was a very pretty cat. She was the mother of 3 tweet mittens. Mittens? Oh my gosh, Sky, thank you for telling me. Yes. Named Tutu, Burley, and Marie. They all lived in a mine-old house with Madam, a very rich old lady. Lady. What? I did it again? What did I say wrong? What did I say? Lady. What was I supposed to say? Lady. Lady? Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Every morning, Madam tied clean books.
Morning.
Oh, what was I supposed to say? Morning. What sound did I make instead of Morning. I made oh my gosh. I really need to practice reading. Okay, we're just going to read a little bit more, okay? Every evening, and bowls of brain.
No.
Did I do it again? What did I say? Brain? What should I have said?
Brain.
Cream. Right? She gave them bowls of cream. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to have to practice and I will come back to this later. Thank you for helping me with the writing. have a sound. Can you think of other words that sound like that feel like that in your mouth? What has a k sound besides cat? What about cookie? Can you think of anything else?
Cookie. Cookie. Cookie.
What's that first sound that we're talking about? Good job. So what about
Flamenco.
flamingo? There's no flamingo in this book. Okay, listen. I'm gonna pick another word. How about head? Head. What's the last word you hear in head? That's the Listen to the word. Head. What's the last sound? Don't know, Lila. Listen to my words. I'm asking, what is the last sound? So the first sound that we hear is h for head. What's the last sound? Head. Duh. Duh. Head. It's okay. Just do your best. Let's do a couple. Let's see. Oh, how about the kitty's name? How about, okay, let's listen, Lila. Lila, can you listen for the first sound for me? I'm going to say a name, and I want you to listen to the first sound for me. Marie. Marie. What's the ma? Good job. You did it. Okay, so we're going to do a few more.
Okay, so kind of like what I was saying earlier, that sound segmentation can be difficult for students, especially the younger ones. So like what Karen did here, she helped her out so she was able to sound out the syllables with her, so she can identify the phonemes on her own.
And then we'll be done. What about, let's find a sound that we haven't done yet. Oh, okay, listen for the last sound. Your.
Yeah.
Your. What's the last sound? Close. That sounds like
Or.
no, listen to my words. Do you know what first and last means? When you're first in line, what does that mean?
You're in front.
You're in front. When you're last in line, what does that mean?
You're in back.
You're in back. Okay, so can you tell me the last sound? Your.
Yes.
Your. I'm looking for the last.
Or.
Your. Did you hear it? Let's try one more, okay? Let's try one more. Let's see. How about, oh, here's a good one. How about dog? Can you tell me the last, listen before. Can you, Lila, hold your body, please. Can you tell me the last sound? Dog. Okay, let's talk about first and last again, okay? So I think you might be confused. Lila, have a seat, please. I know, but we're almost done, okay? So, dog. What is the last sound that comes? What's before you speak? What's the last sound that comes out of your mouth? No, say the word again.
Dog.
Miles. Miles is a dog. What's the last sound you hear in dog?
Duh.
Close. That's the first sound. Dog. So the last sound we hear in dog is good.
Good.
Dog. Good.
Dog.
Okay, Lila, let's try one more with you and then we'll be all done, okay? Okay. How about, you guys are doing great. Okay, how about this, Lila? Tell me the first sound.